everybody, how are you? I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. And at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from wreaths, swags, things for the home decor, things for the garden decor, sympathy tributes, weddings and much more. Right guys, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and I hope you all did lots and lots of crafting. If not, a bit of relaxing or gardening or anything like that. I hope you all enjoyed it. Right, today, again I had a request of the same lady from last week for the black and gold wreath we did. Again, the black and gold wreath sold within an hour of me placing it on my page, and so that has gone. So today the lady who requested me again for the black and gold asked if I could do a topiary ball. I've sold out of all my topiary balls and I've got none left. I don't tend to usually get any in till around springtime. So I did say to her I may do a candlestick, and I've put the polystyrene and glued it on a polystyrene ball to act like a topiary ball tree type of thing, but obviously in a candlestick. And she wanted me to do it in pinks, silvers and blacks. So that's what we're going to do. So all I've got this shabby chic. I've got a pair of these, but I've got a shabby chic candlestick. It is 20 inches high and I thought we could do it on that, and it's just got a bit of the spiral effect in the centre, but it is shabby chic. So I thought with it being a bit of grey, then it will look lovely on it. So that's what we're going to use for that. I have made a small bow with 4-inch loops, and the ones in the centre, here's my cat, and the one in the centre is 3.5-inch loops. No thank you, Brandon, I've got some. I've got a drink, thanks. Bye. Bye. So I've got 4-inch loop here and the pink 4-inch loop and the silver 3.5-inch, and then I've got a 2-inch in the centre with black to cover my mechanics, and I've placed my tail ends or streamers hanging down one way. Stop it. So I'm wanting to fit that at the front or something like that. I'll figure it out because I've not really come up with a design, because I've done many of these before and I just go with it and let the florals do the speaking, so to speak. So that's what we've got. Right, let me move my cat. It's raining outside, guys, so that's why he's in. I've bought some new fleece stuff for the cat. I've changed the brand that I have because I think he's immune to it. So I fleed him last week and he's still fleeing. So I've changed the brand. It's coming tomorrow and it's a stronger brand, and it's what the vets use in their thing, but it's Frontline Plus, and let's see if that does something. Right, first of all, I've got a few of black rose leaves. I thought we could maybe add a few of those in for a bit of filler foliage. I've got some longer stems. I've only took 5 of these out because I'm not so sure about these ones, but I've got some longer stemmed eucalyptus, so we've got those as well. I've also got shorter eucalyptus where you get a few stems coming off of the main stem, just, you know, to see that might be better and give it a bit more of a volume. I've also got one of my willow that I've got left, and then a full stem as well. So I'll be chopping away probably by using some of those. So that's all I want to put in as the black, because black is quite a dominant colour and it will stand out. So I don't want it to stand out and then hide the rest of the stuff. I've only got in green my from Lily Jades, who I love Lily Jades, some I call fiddlehead fern. It is dusty twine fern on Lily Jade's site, and I love this. Gosh, if I could, I would buy her out with all of this. It is fabulous for movement. I've also, oh guys, I thought I'd ordered one a few weeks back, and they've had a delayed in the delivery. They came yesterday, and I've got three garlands of this where I will take. I've left them up there, but using these of my pinky coloured tone of my maple leaf as well. Now I have got some nice beautiful pink eucalyptus silver dollar, and this I thought could also, when I placed it against the black, because I do look to see what will look nice with each other, and I thought that stands out fabulous, so I've grabbed that. Now I have got this, it's like a coral. I can't remember if I got this from Lily Jades. I'm sure I did, probably last year, but oh, maybe early this year. But I've gotten this out just to see again for filler foliage, and it is a very, very light peachy pink, if you can see, and it's lovely, like a little fern. So I thought, because that is one stem, and I thought we could maybe chop away, because there's some oddments in there, and add those. That I'm not sure about, but we'll see. I've taken out some of the leather leaf fern. I've got that out. I've got a few smaller oddments in here from the last project, and I may add those. Well, I want to add these in as well. I've also got out my pink grasses again with the pink fern in and the little pods at the top, so I'm considering adding those for wispy bits, guys, for my lovely wispy bits. Now I have got, and I've kept them in here, the silver fern, and they are very highly glittered. If I can take one, I can't get one out without taking them out, but we've got those also, and they are lovely, and again they are really highly glittered, so I'm keeping those in the bag, trying to play it safe. I've also got out some, I got these from Lily Jades as well, and I love these, some seed astilbe, and in a nice light pink. They are thicker than the ones I usually go for, but I wanted something with a bit of thickness. I've also got out for wispy bits in silver some of these twiggy bits with balls on, so I thought we may add some of those in for a little bit of movement, you know, and crispiness and wispiness and that. And talking about those, I've also got out some pink swirls. They're not as glittered as the fern or anything, but they are, you know, got some glitter on, and you can stretch these or bring them in close to however you like. So I've only got 5 of those. And for our floral, of course, being Christmas, I've got 5 little pink with like a metallic colour of our poinsettias. And again, I think I may have got these off Lily Jades as well. Now I know I definitely got these off Lily Jades because these only arrived last week. And these are grey velvet poinsettias. I've not even opened them up, but I know without opening up they will look fantastic. So we've got those, and I'm thinking maybe I just put one in for on the top or something. I mean, I haven't done it properly, guys, yet, but let's have a look. with the lovely glittered berries inside. Look at those. Aren't they just divine? Beautiful. She's got beautiful quality things, guys. So if you're just starting out, I've put glitter all over the cat. Oh, sorry about my lingo. When we say all over, we mean all over. It's just how we say it where we live. But he's got it all over him. Oh gosh, this is where he'll take it inside. Don't go to sleep. He wanted to lie down then. So that is what we've got for our candlestick. My youngest son's not at work today. It's his day off. And he has asked me if I want one of my guilty pleasures, guys. One of those sticky donuts. And I couldn't say no. So he's ordered me one. So I want to place in our bow. I do like to place in my bows first, because otherwise I tend to find if you're placing in it, you'll put your florals in or anything like that, you are placing in a lot of floral that you're not going to see. So you could be wasting it. You know, if you only need to place the floral or the foliage around it, not underneath it. So that is what I want. I'm thinking I may place it at the bottom here. I've placed, oh, don't go to sleep on my flowers, Marley. Sorry, guys. He's in that mood again. Let me get his blanket and see if he'll lie on his blanket. Won't lie on this fluffy blanket. Come on then. Here, sit on there. Oh, I have been contacted. No. I have been contacted by a lady called Nikki, who's doing a charity raffle for some children, and I will do anything for children. For children who have health issues through trauma in their family life with, you know, their parents, young children. So I'm going to do one as a raffle. I've asked her which season. She stated that she'd like an autumn season, so we are going to do an autumn one after the video. So I've cut the stem down on here. Now, because this is polystyrene, it is quite hard. I have got some of Lily Jade's cylinder foam, but it's not big enough. I could place a couple on each, but because I've got these, I thought, let's get this used. So to help me get an all in, I just punch that in. And let me just get... I haven't switched my glue gun on. I keep saying I'm going to get one of Lily Jade's glue guns. So let's just get rid of the glue off my hands. I'm just going to turn it around so I can place it in the hole that I've created. So we have got that effect. I've got glue all over me. Never mind. And again, we'll place these down. I've got 2 black on one side and 2 on the other. They're not all the same length. I didn't want them the same length. So then the pink in between the black. And then the silver above the pink. So we'll keep that like so. If we want to roll these longer pieces up again, as I say, just to give it a bit of fancy, you know, curls in it, you can just give them a bit of a roll. Just so they don't go right under and look like this sort of like, you know, folding underneath the candlestick. So just curl them over. You can have them all different lengths. That makes it more interesting. But if you've got your own way of doing it, guys, you get, again, there's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way to do with artificial flowers. Now, if you was doing fresh flowers, then, you know, you have to be trained in certain things to, you know, clean the stems, cut them down and etc. Treat them, you know, feed them, and I've done that before. So, but with this, oh, it's fabulous. But there's no right or wrong way. Just have a drink, guys, excuse me. Right. I'm going to place some of the black on the bottom. I may put that on a pick because it's very close. And I'm cutting this off, and I may keep that just if I need it for a small, I've moved my bucket of stems under there, but just for something small, and I may need it, an extra stem to go on a flower or foliage. I know this can be, you know, placing picks on can, you know, take time depending on how many you're doing. And also with the polystyrene, placing holes in as well. So I want to bring some, you can see, sorry guys, bring some of it coming down as well, near to where the bow is. So let's just cut that one a little bit more. And I'm going to place, oh gosh, oh, it's like one of those blackboards with, and I just pull it out and then place it in the hole that I've created, and then just have it hanging down. I could do that on the opposite side. Again, it's going to be a candlestick that's going all the way around. I don't want it bare on one side. So I'm going to be bringing this, I'll do one on the ear as well, bringing it around the back. I do like to do my foliage first. But there's no rule, you don't have to. It's however you feel comfortable. It's just that I got taught in fresh flowers, especially when doing casket sprays, foliage first, but that was different. Maybe take that one off of there. Place one. A little bit longer than the others. Out the back. So we've got it going around like that. I'm wanting to place some, you know, just coming out. I don't just want them at the bottom. I want to bring the design with the black up as well. So I'm going to cut those stems slightly shorter. I'm just pulling them off of the stem instead of cutting the stem. I don't know why, but I always work from the bottom. And again, it doesn't matter if you work from the bottom or the top. Oh, I was watching on Facebook a lady. I watched it over the weekend. I think Friday evening I watched it. There was a lady on there. It's a few months old, the video, I think it was. But there was a lady on there from Ireland stating that if you take her flower course or something like that, you get a diploma in artificial flowering. There's no such thing. And I started off in fresh flowers. There is no such thing, guys. I don't know if it's just me or if I'm missing out on something. But not to my knowledge. And she was charging a lot of money, over £1,000. That's a lot of money. Just to get a diploma. There's no such, you don't get diplomas in artificial flowering. Now you would if you did fresh flowers, but then you'd have to go to college or university for that, like I did. And it can be a 3 to 4 year course, depending on how far you want to go, really. And I think that could be just for the basics now, anyway. I mean, things have changed since I went, but I sat there and I was quite stunned by it. Thought, well, that lady's robbing people of the money, because everybody's got their own style. You know, you do what you want. But that's robbing the vulnerable. They're thinking they're going to get a diploma out of it when there's no such thing. So don't fall for it like that, guys. There's no such thing as a diploma for artificial floristry. I'm quite annoyed by what she was doing. No, don't sit on the flowers. It's not a bed. I think I'm going to take that one out. It doesn't look right there. Oh, I can't. So if you can't get something out, just grab your pliers and pull. Oh, no, it's doing it again. No, you've got a bed there, a fluffy bed. No. No. Sorry guys, but he's lying all over the flowers. And I can't have him doing that. I've gone and brought him some toothpaste as well for when he has his sardine treats. Cat toothpaste with a little cat brush. Oh, it's going to look lovely. It's a little toothbrush, what we'd use, but you place it on your finger and you make him open them. Well, I say make him open the mouth. He'll probably bite me. In fact, he won't probably, he will. So let me just turn this round. I don't want it that long. Yeah, so I'm going to bring one either side here. Have that sticking out. This is a similar way to when you're doing your topiary balls. And you just do it like this. In the way I do it anyway. I have a hook up there with some rope or string on that I attach the topiary ball to, so it's floating, and then I can work with it around and then go under. It's the same with the hanging baskets, what I do for when I do the hanging baskets. This is an oddment, so we'll get that one in. And I'll place this one at the back. So you've got that all the way around. I could place, if I've got a longer piece, one under. There's a leaf dropped off there, so let's make a hole. If I can see, place that there and put a bit of this underneath our bow. Again, I'm not going exactly behind the bow, I'm just working around it. So the little single ones I could bring up above. I wonder if this one will go in without any bother. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And let's just give it a little bit of a tilt. Bring that. Let's see if this one does it as well. Around here. Oh, I didn't think they would, guys. Oh, that saves me making holes. Oh, it's great to use your little bits up. I joined the Lily Jade's tutorial group yesterday. I haven't got through it all yet. I've only got to about August time. I haven't gone back before then. But she's very good. She makes some beautiful, beautiful things. Well, what I saw on, I think I watched one of her tutorials on yesterday, and I thought it was extremely beautiful. Right, let me just look at these black. See, I can bend these. That's a bit too much of a sharp bend. I want it to look a bit more natural. Yeah, I will place those in. Let me just look at this. Let's get these in first. Now I wonder if these go in as well without any help from my hole puncher. Now I want to bring some of these around the front. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Look at those. Don't they sit fabulous? Just do another one at the side of this bow under here. Again, I don't mind if one's lower than the other. That gives it character, and it also gives that nice, you know, different movement in different areas. Oops. How did I scare you there? Just give these just so it's something that's going to hang down. I think I'm going to put two at the top. So let's just cut these down a little bit. And I'm placing two at the top because what I've got down at the bottom, I want to incorporate at the top to give that flow. And also the movement at the top as well. That's just how I like to do it. Again, you know, everybody's got different ways. Just to, oh, let me drink my coffee. I wonder if my donut comes, guys, and then that sticky chocolate donut, and I'll show it you if my son brings it in. Especially if you're a donut lover like myself. I've got these. Let me just see with the maple. Yeah. So let's get these long eucalyptus in. I'm bringing in the long stems just because these are at the bottom, and I'm just giving them a little bend like so. So you've got it just leaning over, so when I place it in, it looks like it's hanging down. So that's 3. I know I brought 5, yeah. Oh, I got a bit of glue on my face. That's that one. Again, just a light little bit of a bend, a soft curve. So let's just cut these. Oh, I'm so happy to be doing a wreath for the charity, especially for children. If you think it's sticking out a little bit too far, just again give it that little bit of a bend back, you know, a bit further down to how you'd like it to sit. And placing one either side of the bow. There, then two at the back, or maybe, and then one under the bow. Whoops, a daisy. And then again, like I say, one under our bow. Because I like to bring a few of our elements, even if it's just one, around the front. Like that. So now let's have a look at our pink. Oh, don't they look beautiful? Let's see what oddments I've got, because I know I'm one of these who, if I've got odd bits, I place either, right, that hasn't got a leaf on, so I'll cut that bit off, that stem. But I'll place them with the actual main stems. I've only got these left of these. I can't even remember where I got them from. Oh, I can. It says it on here. JYSK. So if you live in the UK and you've heard you've got a shop called JYSK, I got them from there. How much? Didn't got the price on? No. There was 90 centimetres, it says on here, but I cut the length down just so I can get them in the bucket. The bucket what's on the top shelf without them falling. So again, I'm going to be bringing some up and some down. And then I will, let's just see this. I don't know about that still. And then I want to get in some silver eventually. So this hasn't got really much of a stem, so I may have to pierce the awl to give it a helping hand. So we'll place one there. And again, I'm bending this over because it's all going down. So that's the reason I'm bending the stems down. Yeah, that one is bugging me. Can I turn it with... It seems to be so you can see underneath, and I don't want it that. Here's my others. Here. So if I hold it with one and then bend it with the others. That may be a bit better. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, a bit of the plastic on the stems coming off there, so I could use that bit to sink in instead of piercing an awl. Yeah. Let's give it a bit of movement. Where's the rest? that bit off. It's not got a leaf on it. Plastic. Oh, and thank you to the lady who has said that I've helped her out by placing rubber bands on her stems. It keeps everything organised. Oh, you're welcome. I got this message, I think, yesterday. Oh, you're so welcome. I find it makes such a difference. Again, not everybody does it because there's no rules to say it must be done. It's just something I started doing to keep all of the same flowers I had together. And that's just something. I did get my rubber bands off Amazon. They are the white ones and they do come in, I think, a pack of 100. I can't quite remember how much they are, but they are very strong. Let's bring one here, a bit further in a different position. Some I'm having to help with a hole and some are not needed. Right, so I think we do need some at the top. So we've got some little pieces here. Let's see if I can place a 22-degree angle on that. I want some up here again, like I did with our twine, dusted twine fern, or fiddlehead fern as I call it. And we've got, let's see if I've got a smaller one. I don't want to use the really big long ones. Oh, here's one. Bring that up here as well. I could bring 3 up. So if I did that, I have to cut one down. Again, I'm doing them slightly smaller up above. And then the other one, place here. I'm just wiping some of the glue off of the polystyrene ball so it doesn't get too sticky. Oops, I've caught a leaf. Let's take that bit off with the glue on. Let's just have a look from the front. Move that one down there. So I've got this little bit left. I think let's just stick this in. Saves us not doing anything with it. Could bring that there. Like that. So I don't want those either. Let's put a band back round those. Right. let's get on to our glittery. They're all in its own little packet with, oh gosh, rubber. It's tiny rubber band, very small. So cute. Let's get, and look how heavily flocked they are, guys. And they have like a double layer of the leaves on. So we always want a bit of glitter. Now we need to see, yeah, I'm going to keep a few at this length. But I'm going to, you know, manipulate as I do. Bend one way to the left and then back to the right, just so you've got a little bit of a curve in your stem. And then if I'm going to lean it over, you know, for that curve, then I'll bend it down as well. So then you've got one going back, one at the front, and so on. So they're in different, you know, heights. So let me just see where. And then bend that one there. Like that one. I'm trying not to get them near my clothes because I was covered the other day. Absolutely covered. I looked like I was part of a Christmas tree. And then I'm going to do one the opposite side. Place one around here and have that just coming down there. One at the back. Again, just manipulate it, go to the right, go back to the left, and again bend it in the center as it, so it droops down. That's if you want it like that. Again, there's no fixed way, guys. Everybody has their own style. And I'm not saying that when you've done it, it's, you know, well, as you're doing it, it's wrong, that you're doing it that way. It's not. They all still always look beautiful. So, do I cut? Yeah, I'm going to cut that one in half. They all still turn out the same, don't they? As anybody else's, all beautiful. And I'm going to have one facing the back so you can see it from the back as well. Let's get this glue off. Don't you go near the... Right, do I bring one and have it slightly longer like that underneath? So I think I might do that. So let's just lift up our tail ends. There it is. And have that. Just twist the stem. And do I place one on the back as well? Yes. So I'm going to do the same on the back. have that one. Maybe not as long, but long enough to see it. At the back as well. So I'm not going to place any more of those in. Oh my goodness, look at it all. Right, let me just get the stems, because the cat's going to stand in it all. And let me just clean it with my little hoover, guys. I'll get the majority of it off. Come on, move your body. Good lad. And again, if you're wondering where you can get these from, you can get them from Amazon. They're not expensive. Right, that's to get most of that glitter up. I've got many more bits of glitter to come. Right, I wanted to add in some, as you can see, look how beautiful that sits with the silver. I'm going to be adding some more black in. That will be around the top. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to cut these. I don't want these too long. I may have the odd one what's just a little bit longer. Well, I'm going to find a way to put my hands. Just have some. Let me get some out. I cut quite a few down. So I'm going to go like in a zigzag effect, one higher than the next one that I do. So I'm going up, down, and then I will come up then to the top to work it into the top. I steamed them, that must have got caught. So I've done that. That was up there. Then now I'm going to bring one just slightly further down here. Then I'll take one back up again. And I've got this, I'll bring to the top. I'll bring one here and just place in like 3 at the top. Just get that glue. May seem like there's a lot of pink, guys, but that will change. Then one here. So I've brought those in. I'll hang on to, oops, let's see. I may bring some down the bottom, not too many. I don't really want to cut these too short because I want the length. Again, I'm going to turn the stem slightly, just give it a little bend. I'm going to bring one under here, like that. Again, I'm just going like that, so you got that tiny little bend. Do one on this side. Then bring one round the opposite. Sorry about the noise, guys. That'll be Benji. There's a certain gentleman who comes with his dog, and Benji just doesn't like the dog or the gentleman. And there's no reason at all. And then I'm going to bring one just here. So I'm like filling in an imaginary corner, so to speak. So that's made that fluff as well. Right, let's add in some of our black at the top. I've placed these on single picks, some of them in advance, so we can, I don't want the bushy stem, so I'm going to cut some. I'm going to just like give it just a little bit of a, you know, a bend again on the stem. I'm going to start here so I can see. Then I'll bring it down. Again, I usually start at the bottom, but I'm just going to do these while I can see the spacing. And again, I'm making this like go in a zigzag effect. So where I've placed the ones at the top, I'm going to place these in between, or thereabouts. Now I've got that space there. That'll stick out from there. Let's have a look. So there. And I'm going to take these as well down to the bottom. At the bottom I'm going to make the stem slightly longer. Let's just go here. So I'm going to cut, I'll just do a few to start with, those around that length. And I bring, if I lift up, I'm just going to go around the bottom where there's not much or something's needed, even if it's just slightly smaller in the foliage, you know, in the leaf size. So like here, you've got a lot of pale colours. So I'm going to bring that one there, just to break it up. And then one here. Again, lift up our leaf. So it reflects from the silver. So I've got, let's place that one around here. I'm going to hold on to those pieces because I'll get another one. Because I want to do around our poinsettia. Right, let me get this poinsettia in. I want to sit it at the top. Let's just take the tag off. So I'm just going to cut it at a certain length. I only want one of the big ones. So let's just get it looking pretty. Oh, it's lovely, this. That one's just slightly twisted in wrong direction. Let's give it a little helping hand. Right. This one was slightly loose, loosey-goosey, but don't worry about that, guys. Let's get our bit of tape. Place it on there. Give it a little bit of support. That's all it needs. It's not come out, you know, there's nothing wrong. It's just a little bit looser or more loose than the others. That's not a problem. Doesn't mean it's an issue. It's better. And I want that on this top. So I'm going to cut at an angle. I'm going to place a big enough hole for the stem. Let's just get the glue on the bottom of the stem. I should have put my glue gun on. And I don't want it sitting flat, as in flat. I want that movement. Let me just have a look. Look at that, isn't that pretty? What a beautiful poinsettia. So now with those blacks, I want to bring the blacks up above to join in with that poinsettia. And I'm going to then bring the other odd bits of foliage in with it as well. So I've got 5 out. Let's just wipe that glue. That's where I could have done with my glue gun, to get in the little, in the areas that I can't quite reach, or without the glue getting around places. And I'm placing the black poinsettias around, or in between some of the petals on poinsettia. And I've got one more. I could do with this is the reason that I picked these. Oh, I've placed that in the wrong way, wrong position. Let's get the glue off. Let's just turn it up. So we've added the black in as well. So the reason, oh gosh, my cat won't allow me to sit. I want to add in some bits. Again, I may not even use all of these. And I've got the grass. Let's have a look. Yeah, the grass looks nice. Right, if I move him up there. No, you're not coming where the glitter is, mister. Trying to keep you away from the glitter. Right, I've got 5, so let me see. I definitely want one poinsettia above the bow. So let's get that one in first. And again, I'm not sticking it too far down that you wouldn't be able to see it. So then you've got it like that. So then I've got 4 more where that's there. So I'll bring 1 down here, 1 a bit further up, again in the zigzag position. So that one's there, so we'll bring this one here. I'm sitting it on the level of the ball, you know, the rest of the foliage. And one up here. I don't want it sunk into the arrangement. And one down here. And then one again up above. So that is with our pink, lovely pink poinsettias around as well. And with us having the black roses, or rose petals, we can, where's a poinsettia? We can bring that where the silver is, or we can bring, in fact, the grass. A bit of grass for the movement. So let's get some of the grass in. Again, I'm pushing this right in. I don't want it too far out that it's hanging over. If I want, I may bring some along the bottom. So I'll bring one here. That's caught. Oh, Marley, I've moved everything so you can go over there. Stop trying to come and lie on the stuff. And I'll bring one in here. These can be difficult to push in because the push-ups, you push in and they follow you down, so just get a few, you know, your clippers or something to grasp hold of it, just to push it down a little bit. Oh my goodness, that didn't go too well. Oh, let me take it out, guys, it's bending. Let's try that. There. I do have more silver, different foliage, like the cypress leaves and things like that. I don't want to place one up there, because if I did it would have to sit quite far. Let's give it a go actually. So I'm going to pierce a hole in advance. And I'm going to push it as far down as possible. And then I'm going to, let's see, intertwine it, some of the leaves with the petals, if I can. Let's just have a look from the top. Right, let's see, concerning around the bottom area. Again, I do like to bring things from the top. Again, that's just my style, where I bring them from the top downwards or from around, and you know, the arrangement that I'm doing. And again, it's a very similar principle to if you was making a topiary ball for the young lady who requested. You're just going round in a 360. With a topiary ball, if you've got the material of the actual topiary ball, all you'd be doing is just basically placing it in, sticking a bit of glue on the end, and then placing it in. Or if you wish, you can place cable ties on as well, to hold your stems in, and place your foliage in first, and then once you've done the foliage and you've got all of that securely in with the cable ties, then glue your rest of your flowers on to the foliage stems or the topiary ball itself. So I don't need those. Yeah, we'll still have those in. Let's just look at these. I love these. I don't know. What have I got? Silver. Mind you, I've got the little wispy balls that can be placed in instead. So yeah, we'll place those there. And then we've also got this as well. Let's get... Oh! Oh, that flicked right on my finger. I'm sure I got this from Lily Jade. As soon as she brought it up on the screen, I thought straight away, I thought, oh, I like that. I'm positive. So I'm wanting to place that. Let me just see what... Where's those cypress leaves? Oh, here they are. Oh, these are heavily flocked as well. They're quite big. Now, these are... Now, did I get these from Lily Jade's? I'm sure I did. Where's that invoice? Yes, I got these from Lily Jade's as well. This is my recent order. Yeah. Yeah. It's let's just have a look, because I still feel that there's a bit of silver needed in foliage. So if we get these in, get some of these in. Where's the smaller ones? That's, there they are. And I place these around, and that is for that Christmas wispy look. I don't want it again too far out. I'm just placing it so it's noticeable but not looking like it's placed wrong and, you know, or sticking out too far. So I'm trying to place the stem right in. Oh, I've just pulled. Just cutting the tips of them till they're... Now I pulled this off of a bunch and I've already placed, when I got them, on white floral wire, floral tape. Saves me doing it when I decided to use them. Like now guys. Right, there's gaps there that we need to fill. Let's have a look. So I've got one there, two there, three, so one needed here. Right, so, and then I'm going to bring, now again, like I do with things, bring it down the bottom. Now where I've got the gap, where I've placed these, I will go in between but down here. So I'm going to need a long, just a slightly, that's not odd, have got any on it? One, a longer one, there we have it. So I can bring that down here because I want that to show. It's like it's elongated, like it's going like a similar to a teardrop, but not a teardrop, if you get what I mean. It's just elongating the bit where the bow is, and it's a nice focal point that shows you I'm just having the wispy little bits down here, but again, not too much of them. Oh, gosh, that's a big one. I think when I did them, I did so many at a certain size, and some at all different sizes or thicknesses. Right, so we're going one there, which is in between them two. So then now I look at these two, and I'm going to go in between these two at the bottom. So it's around there. And I'm going to do the same. This one. So then now I go in between these two, which will be approximately down here. You don't have to put it exact, guys. Like that. And then one left. I didn't scratch my face because I know I'm going to get glitter all over it. And then one in between these two here, and we'll bring that under here. Like that. So we've got them all around. And the same if you did a topiary ball, you know, just bring them all around. So let's get these back together. Put the band on them. And again, because I can see bits that need filling in, I think that's where our rose leaves come into it. And again, oh, I'm doing, my nose is itching. My nose is itching, and I didn't scratch it. So I know silver needs to go there. So let me see if I used, these are really heavily flocked but beautiful. Again, just give them a little movement. Oh yeah. And I'm going to place, that needs to have one around here. Just where I've placed that there. And now because you can see that V shape there, all I do is when I'm manipulating the stem, like so, I will place that down there. They do come like joined together, and that'll be just for transit purposes. You can just pull at them and they will open up. So bend, bend. So then now you look like this is your central point at the top. And that's all you do. Instead of, you know, clipping into new stems one after the other because you want it, or, you know, like the one there, you can make it into that yourself just by a bit of manipulation from your stems. You wouldn't know, look guys, isn't that lovely? Again, we'll get another one. Let's just pull them apart. Some people think that they have to stay apart together. No, well, you can, you know, again, there's no right or wrong way. You can just easily, you know, keep them together or pull them apart like I am, because they're only placed together mainly to do with the transit purpose, so they don't you know, get all folded and crumbled or anything, you know, anything like that. Which is a good thing, really. So again, with that V, I'm going to, with the stem, I'm going to the left, back to the right, so that centre one is sticking up. Now just manipulate those, some of those to go down or up, so then it looks like you've got something similar to that. So then we'll place this one in. So that's there, that's there. Let's have a look. I think somewhere around here we're needing one. Again, and these are just to stick out a bit. Let's have a look. No, that's right underneath that one. I can't do that. Here. Let's just have a look, turning it around. See, now that's coming on lovely. So there's a lot of silver and pale pink there. So let's get our black rose leaves. And they're going to go in there. Just one behind here where there's a lot of silver and pink. So we need a bit more of a solid leaf. Just like I've placed that there. So I'm going to cut some down. And let's just go around, place some of these in for that black colour. Have a look right there. Got a fluffier one. So we want a bit of black here as well. And a bit of black in here. Oops, the daisy. I'll use them all because there's only 3 left. Maybe just above there. My cat just seems to want to get closer every time. Right, I'm going to double up with this one here and the one at the side as well. silver. So that's what we have from the front as well. Now we do have again these to give another different texture. As well. Considering leaving those like that instead of cutting them too short. I think on a couple I may have to chop, if it is I measure. Well, that might be okay actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's one. Right, we've got one little one here, and I noticed that on one of them we've got a leaf missing. That's okay, that's okay. I'm sure it was this one. That's got a leaf missing at the bottom, but I wouldn't be placing one on there because I need the depth. Oh, I'll save that then, of the stem. I just want to look that it doesn't look too out of place. I need something at the top as well. So where's those? I could use the odd one to use as a little. Let's get these in at the top, because I just don't want it just black at the top. Just add a little bit of pink. Get another one for that. Oh, there's another one there. So I've got 2. Oh, there's another one there. Oh my goodness. The glue off of my fingers. Never mind. Just spread that a little bit. I want one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another small one over this side. Just have a look. So we've given it a bit of pink as well at the top, so you can see. That's a thought. Can you see? Let me come and have a look, guys. Let me just lift it up a little bit like that. Right, let me see what I've got. I'm thinking of more of a rounded shape foliage. I don't know really. Let me Which colour shall I use? Oh, I don't want that. Not this. Oh, guys, I can't help myself. I love my wispy bits. Right, I want to bring some of these maybe down here. Let's try to keep the bow on show. I can see gaps there and I need to cover those gaps. But I don't know with what colour. A moment, darling. No, I don't want to do it with that colour. A bit too much. I've got pink. I've got to think pink, silver, and black. I don't want black. I just want the black just to be cut, you know, sticking out. Yeah. Oh, one moment, guys. Somebody's here. Customer. One moment, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry about that, guys. Just had a customer, and as the customer's gone, I came in and I thought, oh, pine needles. I could place in pine needles, and these are heavily flocked as well. So, and they come at that length of stem. They come, if I show you, because I've got to get them out anyway. If I can get them out. They come in a bunch like that. So I thought we could use those instead. Oh gosh, look at it, all going everywhere. So we're going to put those in to fill up any of our gaps. And I'm just going to go around with these, use them like filler foliage, because it's just little small gaps that I've got left. And I'm not going to put them all the same, and they are wired right to the tip on the centre one. So I'm not going to put them all the same position. Oh, I think I've got another customer here, or my dad actually. And I'm just using the white snowiness for our Christmas snowy morning. I'm just turning it around and I'm just going around and placing them in. There's a big gap there. I was going to put some more black leaves in, but I think these may be enough. Now I'm going to go down below. On this level, just here. Oh gosh, guys, they are really heavily flocked. And all I'm doing, because the centre one is, I'm opening the two smaller ones and then just bending the centre one. Placed one there. So I place one there. Oh my good gracious sake. What fun. It's all fun. I'm going to go here. Again, just keep manoeuvring it around. There's one under here. Let's have a look. We'll go in there with that one. And then I'll just place the odd one. Well, I say the odd ones, I've only got 3 left. Oh gosh, a load of snow's just gone in my glue pan. Bit around there, one on that side. Just bending it downwards as well. One through here. Just lift up a few of your elements. So one, final one. There. So there. Oh God. Oh, I say. I feel like I've just been spraying some flowers in the snow. Snow spray. Let's try and get rid of some of it. So that is what we've done. I've let me close those up so they don't go everywhere. And I've got some smaller ones left. I did see where I thought a few black could be placed. Maybe on the top, because I've got no willow on the top. Can't get that. I only want 3 pieces. I don't want to overload it with the black at the top. Just I may fill around the bottom with a few of these. Again, not many. I think they're quite chunky, so I'm going to just place in the middle, sort of like a nice length. I'm going to go one either side of the bow. And then if I take into consideration like a square, then I would do like doing 4 corners. And one more. Oops, I've just dropped that one in there. I can't have that now. And then this area here. I think where's the bell? Right, I can see a little gap there. So do I place in a couple small pieces? One there where I got that gap. Just here. Yeah. And one there. So I'm not going to place any of those in now, any more of those. I do have these pink swirly bits. I'm going to place some around. Let's just... Again, I'm not sticking these out too far. Let's see. and then maybe at the back. And this is just to add a little bit of movement again. And then you can bend these down to however short you'd like them. Just place one here. Right guys, that is our project for today from the lovely lady Linda. It's requested. I know she wanted again a topiary ball, but I haven't got any topiary balls. I don't usually get them until spring. So I thought if I put a ball on a candlestick, it's very much the same, but you're doing under here as well on the topiary ball. So like you've done the top part, then do something similar underneath as well. But that is our lovely candlestick. I'm covered in snow. I feel like it's a lovely winter's day. And again, whatever you do up there, do under here. If the best thing to do is if you're working in a shed or I don't know, something like that, a little workshop of your own, put a hook on the ceiling like I have, and then place some string on it, and then make a loop in the string, and then you can hang your hook with your topiary ball at the top and hang it on, and then you can work with it. I mean, get the string to your eye view so you can see, and then work with it around in front of you hanging down. That's just a way that I've done it because I find that's easier than keep lifting it up. It's just a simpler way. So we've done it in blacks, pinks and silvers like the lady requested. But obviously it's not a topiary ball, but it's in the shape of a topiary ball. So we've got our swirly pink bits with the glitter on. We've got our wispy bits with the silver balls, our twiggy bits. We've got our pink fern with the beads or the buds on and a bit of grass. We've got our dusty twined fern, which I basically call it, well, a different name, fiddlehead fern. We've got our snow pine, you know, flocked with the snow. We've got our black eucalyptus in the long single stems and also in the shorter stems. We've got our silver fern. We've got bits of silver cypress leaves in as well. We've got the pink cypress leaves. We've got the pink eucalyptus. We've got our black rose leaves. We've got our lovely nice pink poinsettias and our beautiful grey one on the top, where we've placed the odd bits through it so it doesn't look like it's just a flower sat on the top, adding a bit of foliage or even a extra floral if you want to, depending on what style you're doing. and just add a bit coming through the leaves, just so it doesn't look lonely. We've got our lovely pink maple here as well. What else have we got, guys? Oh, and our black willow also. And again, the grey poinsettia. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, excuse me. So sorry, Linda, that it's not a topiary ball. I don't get them in yet, just yet. And then we have our ribbon where we've got black with silver lines and white. And we've got the pink. And then we've got the plain silver. Or 4 inch for the black and the pink. And 3.5 inch for the silver and 2 inch for the black centre one to cover our mechanics. And then I brought all our tail ends down, and you can either leave them just hanging or just put a little bit of a curl at the bottom, or you know, all different lengths. Excuse me, what will give it that lovely effect. Oh, and I forgot our silver leather leaf fern as well. So again, I hope sorry, crikey. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you can give it a go. If not on this scale and you want to practice, again, just keep practicing, guys. You will get there, honestly. People do doubt themselves. Don't doubt yourselves. You know, you're better than you think. And I always say that. And don't worry about doing it any particular way. If you have your own way of doing something and you're more comfortable with that way, that doesn't say it's the wrong way. Because at the end of the day, they're all still going in the arrangement, and you're all still making a beautiful arrangement, no matter how or which way you do it. So, again, if you've got a smaller candlestick, place a bit of a cylinder foam on it, and then have a little practice with that. If you don't like it, take it apart, guys. Again, there's no rule saying you can't take it apart. Take it apart, try it again. Same with your bow. Just get a piece of a ribbon that you don't really use often, or you've had it a while and it's sat around for a while. Just use that either on your bow maker, your easy bow maker, or anything like that, or do it by hand if you can, or if you wish to try. And if it doesn't look right once you've put your cable tie around it, snip the cable tie, use the same ribbon. Don't go and get another ribbon. Use the same ribbon because you're practicing, and do it again. If it doesn't look right again, do it again. And that's the only way you're going to get it, guys. You know, I've done lots of practices, and I'm sure a lot of you ladies and gentlemen out there have. You know, it does click eventually. It took me a while, but it clicked eventually. So, have fun. Whether it be in these colours, whether it be in the traditional reds, yellows, purples, greys, blues, ice blue, whichever colour you desire, it will surely look beautiful, I'm sure. So give it a go, guys, and make something, whether it be for yourself or a family member, or even to sell, or some friends. You know, just give it a go. Doesn't matter what, you know, stage you're at, whether you're a beginner or you've been doing it many years and you're more advanced. You know, give it a go and have fun and enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I've got another wreath to make before I finish, and for the charity of the mental health children, well, the children who have mental health issues through trauma in their family lives. And I love kiddies and babies and that, so I'm more than happy to donate one of my wreaths as a gift. So have fun. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Keep all your comments coming. You know, I do answer them all. And enjoy the rest of your day and good health. And I love you all. Thanks for now, guys. Oh, and please subscribe, share and like to the world. And have a great day. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, I haven't turned it round. Right, let's just take it off. Again, guys, there's your lovely bow. It's got a bit of a gold on it. Well, I think it did. Yeah, a bit of gold on glitter on there, but you can barely see it. It blends in well. Your silver thin ribbon and your black one with glitter on as well. Again, your pine, snowy pine needles, your lovely pink, like a dusky pink or a vintage pink, the beautiful poinsettias, your ferns with the grass and the pods on the end, your silver wispy bits, your black willow, your pink swirls, your beautiful silver dollar, your silver fern, your leather leaf fern in silver, your pink fern there as well. There's lots of fern, guys. Your black eucalyptus, your fiddlehead fern or dusty twine fern. Here your cypress leaves, your beautiful pink, what's got snow on them now, maple, your black rose leaves, your beautiful poinsettia on the top. Isn't that lovely? Lily Jade does some wonderful things. What else? I can't think now, guys. Oh, you had the little black eucalyptus as well. So I think that may be all. If not, I'm sorry. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Have a wonderful time if you're giving it a go and enjoy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.